well judged. More evidence of how these two pretty much hit a decent wavelength when it comes to running. 17 wickets for Tushar Deshpande in IPL 2024. Economy of just over 8. 8 is just fine with the kind of IPL we had. And it's going to be a test for Shubman Gill, the captain. Saw that he used his fifth bowler in tandem. The game was pretty much secured from his point of view, but today has to be creative. That's the big boundary, but it's in the gap. 4 for Madhevere.
Highest opening partnership for Zimbabwe in the series. Madhevere is looking good. Bit of extra bounce on this one, but he's ridden it well and he's forced it as square as possible from that position to make sure he gets it in the gap.
I mentioned that the highest opening stand was 9. They've done better today. We're hoping for more.
That's a good comeback. That's more like it. Tushar Deshpande. Hard into a length.
Curious on Shubman Gill's decision to bowl first today after how well his batters have done going down and trying to chase a low score in the first one. Pressure got to them. They'll play their part to make sure that India are under pressure. Away as well. So Deshpande under pressure in his first over. It's good from Zimbabwe, good from Madhevere. 15 without loss.
Hello, Digit.
वो नारियल बूम.
So coconut से windshield damage आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है. बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो. Claim submitted.
That's it. वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो. That's it. That's Digit.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो समझो हो गया।
Tell me more about them, Tino Mawoya.
They are probably the best fans for an international cricket team around the world at the moment. They are an energetic bunch. Whether the chips are down or not, they are singing, cheering, enjoying the cricket. It's the last ball of the previous over. Just the swivel on the back foot. Rolled the wrists and made sure he hit it all along the ground.
Yeah, they'd be wise to try and put some pressure on the debutant. Give Shubman Gill more to think about. It's Khalil to the left-hander for the first time in this over. Marumani, if you'd have connected that.
One just not straightening with the swing, and Marumani really just needed to get bat on ball as opposed to trying to hit it into the next state.
But if you like your numbers, like I do, like Tino does, 105 wickets for India in T20Is in this calendar year. The bowling average better than anyone else. Jasprit Bumrah has played his part in ensuring that, as have perhaps conditions here and there at the recently concluded World Cup. Madevere was alert to the opportunity of a leg bye, but they'll get more. Overthrows. And that'll get the crowd going. Khalil is not happy.
Yeah, not necessary. I don't think if the ball had hit the stump, that Madevere would have been out of his crease anyway. Jaiswal, the fielder. Yeah, no, they've given Zimbabwe some extras, yeah.
In fact, it's nowhere. It's neither here nor there. It's right in the middle of the pitch. And I think it gave Rinku Singh no chance. It gave it gave Shivam Dube no chance. Rush of blood for Yashasvi Jaiswal. It's cost his team a few runs. It's just little things like that that'll settle nerves of the dressing room, get the crowd going. Zimbabwe's batting is what's let them down, even in the game that they won. A few extras here and there, and 22 in the third over.
By far, just a couple of balls short of the third over. The best start Zimbabwe's had in the series.
He's not got all of it. Put down. Shivam Dube did the hard work, got to it. That's an opportunity. Khalil is just not having things go his way this over.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Shivam Dube thought he would get there when he first started going. He did eventually. Maybe if he had just put in a dive, he would have been able to get more hand on it. It's just hit. Wow, I guess I'm being a bit harsh. He's tried.
Yeah, I think if anything, he's not most athletic of movers, Shivam Dube. It didn't go far, but it's still done some damage to the bat of Marumani.
Had a chat with Marumani yesterday afternoon after the team training session, and just talking about where he's at with his cricket and how he feels, and his dismissal in that previous game. And he says he backs himself to go over the top, and you've seen him try to do it again there. I just think that he's got to make sure that he's got the full face of the bat hitting the ball. A couple of times, and on that occasion just closes the face of the bat on impact.
Deshpande does well. It's another productive over for Zimbabwe. 10 from it, 25.
Hello, Digit.
वो नारियल बूम
So coconut से windshield damage आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है. बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो. Claim submitted.
That's it. वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो. That's it. That's digit.
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार. मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है. अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं.
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार. पॉलिसी बाजार. 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू.
Good start from Zimbabwe after being put in. Deshpande to continue on his debut with one slip. You can't help but think that this kind of start would make those coming in after so much more at ease. Brian Bennett's shown promise, out to a blinder in the last game. Dion Myers with runs. Sikandar Raza, if he comes in a position where his team's given him a platform, all the more dangerous. Since Shubman Gill understands that it's not the ideal start after winning the toss and bowling, so the slip's gone out, short mid-wicket. And he's just helped himself to 4 with fine leg in the ring. Knocked the ball with the field he had. Zimbabwe are off to a bit of a flyer here.
Yeah, the fine leg who picked up the ball the last time he played Deshpande down to that area of the ground has gone square. He's realized that and just made sure he's got the ball fine enough. It's not the right line.
The field remains the same, so there's a deep backward square. Fine leg still inside. They've done that really well in these first 3.5. These two, looks like they get along.
The Zimbabwean changing room will be elated with that start. Couple of boundaries, you can probably even just feel there's probably 2 or 3 too many dots in that.
To re-ball that one. See, the arrows are coming through now. The crowd is finding their voice. So this is the theme of the day. We've actually seen this bunch, this group, in previous games, different uniforms.
So good. So good.
Slightly holier theme today for the crowd.
I wonder how much they've pushed out in terms of all the outfits they've had. They've had a different one for every single game. They'll be hoping that their faith attire today will bring some good results for the home side, I'm sure.
Saturday seems to be stars align for Zimbabwe. Slow ball for the first time.
Ball to go in the 4th over, 31 for none. These two have batted together 13 times as an opening pair in T20s, with an average of 18.5. A couple of half-century partnerships, a best of 65.
Shot. Hold that pose. Brilliant from Madevere. Zimbabwe 35 without loss.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
हेलो डिजिट,
वो नारियल बूम।
सो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है। बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो, क्लेम सबमिटेड।
That's it. वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो। That's it. That's digit.
We've seen 4 overs of pace. Zimbabwe have dealt with it admirably. It's their best opening stand. It's their best start with the bat this series after being put in. And Shubman Gill has decided to change things up. Ravi Bishnoi in the 5th over, bowling to the left-hander with a slip in place. Sweep at your own peril against Bishnoi. He's targeting the offside, which now becomes the shorter boundary. Spinners will have to contend with that.
Yeah, no surprises that Shubman Gill has very quickly turned to Bishnoi, who's been very successful in the series. Spin has been more successful than the seamers. 20 wickets have fallen to spin, as opposed to the 19 from seam. Average of 20 versus an average of 26 to the seamers. This is the final ball of the previous over. Shot of the series for me.
Raza hit one in the first game that went for 6, which looks similar. Abhishek's hit a few to try and challenge that claim, Tino Maboya.
One of the, should I say.
It's just biased towards the opening batters. Now, the last time they batted first is the opening game of the series. They caught this Indian side napping, 115. That after Clyde Madande took them to a respectable score. Tendai Chatara played his part, hung around for about 15 minutes to ensure Madande got Zimbabwe to 115, and then rocked India with the ball. 28 for 4 in the power play. Shubman Gill dropped anchor, wanted to play deep. Sikandar Raza was excellent with ball, was sharp tactically in the field. They've started well with the bat here as well. Two fielders out in the deep, both on the leg side. The long on and a deep mid-wicket. And neither of those fielders, as it turns out, are right back on the boundary. In fact, Rinku Singh is well in. It doesn't matter where those fielders are. It's gone behind square. Marumani is putting Bishnoi under pressure.
This is calculated from Marumani, and I like to see it because the previous one he tried to hit very hard. He doesn't have to, because there's nobody behind square, and the line that Bishnoi is bowling, all he needs to do is that, help it on its way.
Does look like a good surface to bat on. She'll bring decision to bowl first on the scrutiny, depending on how this game goes later on. I like Sikandar Raza. He always wants to do what the opposition captains made him.
One, I was very surprised by the decision to bowl first on the surface, and with the pitch report you would have heard Abhi say this is the best looking track of the series, and I agree with him. And I thought about that when Sikandar Raza answered the question, are you happy to bat first? And he says, yeah, we're going to bat first anyway. It seems more like just a reactive answer.
There's an appeal from slip, withdrawn appeal from the bowler. It's first evidence of some turn and bounce. Yeah, it's the surface. First time we're using this pitch in this series. Where
yes,
it's a good comeback from Bishnoi. Just 4 off the over, 5 gone, 39 without loss.
सर आप बहुत लकी हैं कि आपके बेटे ने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और बाकी सारी फॉर्मेलिटीज टाइम से पूरी कर दी है।
मेरा बेटा?
तो फिर आप?
पॉलिसी बाजार।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार, 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना, तो समझो हो गया।
Bravo was gone. 39 with a loss. There's a change in bowling. Washington Sundar, who's 47 matches, held him 40 wickets thus far at an economy rate of 6.98. Quite good for a spinner. But a great start from Zimbabwe in the power play. Nice to use his feet, see him coming. Pushing it down. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon, Mr. Flower.
It is good afternoon, a very good afternoon. Hello, Jeremy. Great to be here. And really interesting to watch these two Zimbabwean openers take on the Indian attack like they have today.
It's playing the reverse sweep. Getting a single. The one thing that's been impressive about both these openers as well, they've run well between the wickets, which has been impressive.
Yeah, they have. It's been indicative of their attitude, I think. You can see that coming through in their aggressive running between the wickets. And I think that sometimes helps your stroke play. You know, if you've got an aggressive mindset for running between the wickets, it transfers into how you move and hit the ball. So really nice to see, and totally agree with you. Best wicket of the series so far, I think.
That's a good wicket. Reverse sweep and an appeal, umpire unmoved.
The umpire was unmoved. Well, the batsman was moving all over the place, wasn't he? There was a lot happening there. Feet, hands, everything happening.
It's better. Oh, they just got to be careful against Washington Sundar. Thus far in the series, he's taken 2 for 11. This was happened 2 balls ago.
There we go. All sorts of things happening. Being careful, T20 cricket, Jeremy, come on.
Yeah, 1 for 28. It's down the ground. Will they think of a second? No. Probably should have pushed the first one a little bit harder. Just didn't get hold of it the way he wanted to.
But you're right, Washington Sundar has had a good series so far. Very steady, accurate, bowls a good length. So he needs to be respected, no doubt.
3 for 15. That is his best thus far. So 6 wickets in this tournament. Nicely pushed. Now they're going to call for 2 and they're going to go for it. It's good running.
Oh, they cruised it. It's a big boundary out there. Huge boundary. 80 meters square. End of the over. 40.
Hello, Digit.
वो नारियल बूम
So coconut से windshield damage आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है. बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो. Claim submitted.
That's it. वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सबमिट करो. That's it. That's Digit.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आप इंश्योरेंस कवर को एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
अंपायर द्वारा की पहले पावर प्ले का अंत हो गया है. अब एक नए दौर में घुस चुके हैं हम. यदि इस मैच के नजरिए से देखें, रवि बिश्नोई अपने दूसरे ओवर के लिए तैयार. स्क्वायर ऑफ द विकेट. काफी खिलाड़ी डीप में मौजूद लेग साइड पर. लेग स्पिनर.
ये जो ओवर है भारत के नजरिए से बहुत ही बड़ा ओवर है. अभी तक 22 डॉट बॉल्स आपको देखने को मिले, लेकिन विकेट नहीं खोया है जिम्बाब्वे ने.
केवल दूसरी बार ऐसा हुआ है ऐतिहासिक तौर